Hi, I'm Velshi with MSNBC. It's June, which means it's the season of Supreme Court decisions. Over the course of the term, with oral arguments happening by telephone, the Supreme Court has considered cases involving free speech of students, religious restrictions during the pandemic, voting rights, and more. On this week's A More Perfect Union, Jeffrey Rosen, the president and the CEO of the National Constitution Center, is here to tell us about the slate of decisions that we are likely going to hear this month. Jeff, tell us what's coming down the pipeline.
There are some big ones, Ali. First, there's the California and Texas case. That's where the court decides whether a key part of the Affordable Care Act is constitutional. And if it isn't, whether the unconstitutional part can be cut out or whether all of Obamacare has to be struck down. Then there's Fulton versus City of Philadelphia. That's a very important freedom of religion case, and the court could decide whether the City of Philadelphia can stop making referrals to a Catholic agency that refuses to work with same-sex couples when it screens potential foster parents. Then there's the Brnovich case, Brnovich versus Democratic National Committee. And there the court could rule on whether Arizona's voting laws, which restrict voting in the wrong precinct and also prohibit ballot collection or harvesting, whether all that violates federal law and the Constitution. Then there's the Americans for Prosperity case against Bonta, and that is a case where the court decides whether California can require charities to report the identities of their major donors. And finally, there's a case we've talked about, Mahoney versus BL. That could be the first major student free speech case since the 1960s. And the case is whether the First Amendment allows a school to punish a cheerleader for her posts on Snapchat. Look forward to discussing all these cases with you, Ali, in the coming weeks. And friends, make sure to check out the National Constitution Center's We the People podcast that explore the best arguments on all sides of these fascinating and important cases.
And for those watching this, you and I had the discussion about the free speech rights of the cheerleader, so we've got a primer on that for you before it comes out. Jeff, always good to see you. Thank you to Jeff Rosen, the president and the CEO of the National Constitution Center.